Shalom. This is Hawoo. Now, I know I just been up here talking, and I ain't been really reading nothing yet, but this is stuff that the Creator has told me, and this is also stuff that they're in books. You just got to read them. Now, somebody, and I want this in the comments, please. Somebody put this in the comment. What does a civil war mean? What does civil war mean? What does that mean? Please put it in the comments. Tell me what civil war means. Because if I'm not mistaken, civil war is the inhabitants of the land fighting the inhabitants of the land. The land is fighting the people that live on the land. The original people that live on the land are fighting each other. Okay, if that's what it is, and this is the old world, then that means that what? Jacob was here, and his 12 sons was here. Abraham was here. That means Esau was here. Civil war. Black on black fighting each other. And we lost because why? Why did we lose? Because we wanted to start worshiping Jesus or whoever. Yahweh, whatever you want to call it, motherfucker. I don't know. Whatever the name you want to use. When you clearly, you're only supposed to worship the Most High. That's it. And he is not a man. He is not flesh. So, if you're sitting here listening to these white people telling you that they were fighting the Civil War, which was amongst them, they are lying. Obama was not the first president. They are lying. Y'all really need to wake up and start paying attention to what's going on. You got wild ass people that have sex with animals, that don't care about having sex with their daughter, gang banging each other, men and women, a big orgy. They don't care. Doing all this craziness. Disgusting, nasty, do foul and nasty stuff. And you got the audacity to let them tell you that you was running around ass naked swinging from trees. Do you hear the bullshit? Can you hear it? Because if you can't, then you need to clean your dirty behind ears out. Because that's exactly what that is. A bunch of bullshit. They did not come here and build up shit. It was already built up. They didn't start nothing. It was already done. The only thing they did was steal after our dumbasses fought against each other, brother and brother, cousin and cousin, however you want to put it, or fighting against each other. They sat back and watched and then attacked the victors because what happened? The army was decimated. What happens when you go to war? You lose what? Your army, right? And if the Creator ain't with you, you definitely ain't gonna have no power. And they rose up. And y'all, and we sitting here believing this cockamamie bullcrap they spewing in our ears, talking about we were running around ass naked with bananas and shit. Like, come on, man. Come on, y'all. If you had any common sense and you see all those paintings in the Mayan temples, them Aztec temples, you see these buildings that our ancestors built, why the hell would you listen to them? What is wrong? Wake up. The Civil War was us. We were fighting each other. They were watching, waiting. Perfect time to pounce. And this is crazy because the same thing, I was actually going to talk about it today, but the brother, Lex Will's talking about the same thing. It seems like the people that's telling you the real history, you're not listening. You want to hear somebody tell you you came from fucking Africa with a damn bone in your damn nose and a plate in the bottom on your bottom lip. And you running around wearing their stuff. Like, man, I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but y'all really need to wake the fuck up. Africans are telling you you're not African, but you still want to be it. You're not them. You're not Ham. You have nothing to do with Ham. You are the indigenous of the promised land. That's where you come from. And you're still here. And your other brothers are swept to the four corners of the earth. And you were fighting your own people. Not the Jacobs, but you was fighting Esau. And Esau beat. And some of y'all left me comments telling me that the white people are all over top of everything. And go ahead and believe that if you want to. Go ahead and believe that. So you're calling the Most High a liar, because he clearly says for Esau is the end of the world. That means Esau is in charge. I mean, Esau has control of everything that's going on. And if Jacob has a twin brother, 2 kids came out, he damn sure ain't come out no fucking white or pink or pig flesh with golden hair. If you believe that, there's something wrong with you. For real. For real. For real. That means you cannot comprehend that well. Seriously, think about it. I got 2 twin sisters. Guess what? The other one ain't come out white. They look alike. They both colored. I got twin cousins. Guess what? Same fucking thing. I got a bunch of twins in my family, and not one of them are white. We cannot make white people, because they're not natural. They're not natural. They didn't come from the earth. They were created. They were created to be slaves. They always been slaves. You got to understand there's always going to be a hierarchy. There's always going to be the kings of the earth, the nobles, and then you're going to have the slaves, the peasants. It's always going to be like that. But under the Most High rule, the peasants don't get treated like shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to really start researching this history, y'all, and find out. Because you know, on the other side of the world, the history is totally different than what you're being told here. So we really need to start looking into history, not their history, what they want you to know, and to keep you dumb and weak. The real history, that you were fighting your people, your own brother, your cousin, or whatever you want to call him. You was fighting Esau, Jacob's brother. That's who we were fighting. And you know that the Greeks are also Edomites too, right? The real Greeks, the black ones. The Italians. The Romans were Edomites. Wake up. You letting these people come tell you, y'all, we wasn't shit. It was all us. It was the white one. Oh yeah, the white man. But there's stories of we had to teach them how to brush their damn teeth. Had to teach them how to wash up. Do you know they wash up with a bar of soap and still don't use rags to this day? But they telling you they created all this great shit, but they can't comprehend to use a fucking rag to wash their body, to cleanse their body. They use a bar of soap. So how you cleaning your twat? You putting the soap all up in your ass? Like, come on, y'all. Y'all, our people, man. Like, we need to really wake up and stop being so stupid and so weak. And stop giving these people all this credit. That we nothing and they were everything. That is not the truth. And that's definitely not how it went down. So when you look up Civil War, right? Civil War means the inhabitants of the land are fighting each other. That means the 2 people that live on that land are fighting against each other. So if they telling you that one white group was fighting another white group to free us, believe that. You go ahead and believe that. Believe it if you want. So you telling me another group of white people will fight another group of white people to free our asses, right? But they don't want us to have shit now. And they ain't want us to have shit then, but they wanted us free, right? Go ahead and believe that dumb shit if you want to. Go ahead. Believe it. Keep believing. Because they not the ones that had you in chains. They were colored people that had you in chains. Not no damn white men. You running around talking about they had us in captivity. No, they didn't. Maybe they had some of the dumb ones. I don't know. Maybe they had some of the ones. Maybe they did have some. I don't know. I know that the true slavery was not white. The true slavery was black on black slavery. They give you hints. That's why they have what they call black slavers, Edomites, enslaving their kin. You really think a white man gonna turn around and let a black man enslave another black man, and that would give him what? Power? Think about it. If we all the same people, wouldn't that give that man power? Wouldn't that want to make that slave rise up if it's the way they tell you? But if it's the way that I'm telling you now, that your kin, you were fighting your kin. And that's how you were thrown down. You were thrown down by people that look like you. Then that's it right there. And they enslaved you. And then all these people did is when they beat, after we fought and they rose up, and then they started working with them. They made a treaty or something with them. Something, I forgot how it went. I gotta read it again. All they did was told them, we gonna put y'all as the forefront, the fall guys. Y'all gonna look like the head, but y'all not gonna be the head. We're the head. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Esau, he's telling you, the Edomite, they're telling him we're the head, but y'all gonna be outside on the forefront. Everybody gonna think it's all about y'all. And guess what? That's exactly what it is. They got the big old wool sheet right over your fucking eyes, and you can't see through it. Can't see through it because you really think these white people came and did all this wonderful shit, all this stuff. You telling me that our people that had all this fucking knowledge that the Creator gave them, we had knowledge, super knowledge, but we didn't know what a person looked like that didn't have pigment in their flesh. We ain't know nothing about that. So when they came, we just automatically bowed down to them. Dude, you don't think, if, let's say you never saw a white person in your life, and all of a sudden they came to your house and they had these weapons that's blowing up shit, you gonna get scared? Or you gonna realize that, okay, these motherfuckers gonna take us down? You gonna jump on their ass, right? And make sure nobody leave, right? Wouldn't that be something you would do? What are you doing? That would be something you would do, right? Why is he, you see what he doing, y'all? He breaking everywhere. That wasn't even a stop sign. Yeah. Wouldn't you utterly destroy them? Wouldn't you? So they wouldn't come back? And then you don't know what the hell they are? Man, come on, man. The reason why they got the drop on us is because the men were colored. The men looked just like us. That's why they won. This thing killing me, y'all. I'm telling you, I got the part. Ain't that something? Hold on real quick, y'all. I'm gonna pause this real fast.